like chicken salad?
We're all out of that.
Oh.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not make a sandwich. I'm closing my doors in 10 minutes.
Well, what would you like to make?
Any kind of ice cream or soft drinks. Coffee's all gone.
How about a chocolate ice cream soda?
Okay, coming right up. Did you go to the dance?
No.
I thought by the way you're all dressed up that you would have gone.
No, I was going to, but I changed my mind.
Hello, Mary Catherine. Been to the movies?
Yes, I have.
What will you have?
Vanilla ice cream.
Okay, there weren't many at the picture show tonight, I bet. I can always tell by whether there's a crowd here or not after the first show. I guess everybody's at the dance.
I could have gone, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to miss the picture show. Emily Cruz didn't go. Leo couldn't get home from summer school, and she said she was refusing to go. Her mother made her a date with some bore from out of town without consulting her, and she was furious about it. I talked to her this afternoon. She said she didn't know yet how she would get out of it, but she would. She said she had some rights. Her mother doesn't approve of Leo, and that's a shame because they're practically engaged.
I think Emily's a very cute girl, don't you?
Oh yes, I think she's darling.
Miss,
Yes?
how much do I owe you?
20 cents.
Thank you.
Emily has beautiful clothes, doesn't she?
Oh yes, she does.
Her folks are rich?
She has the prettiest things, but not a bit stuck up.
Here you go.
Thank you. There's a goofy nut if I saw him. He's got flowers under his arm, he's wearing a tux, and yet he's not going to the dance. Who is he?
I don't know, I never saw him before.
Sheriff and... I ought to call the sheriff and have him locked up. Do you know what he's doing?
No, what?
Standing in the corner, dancing in the back and forth. He is holding his arm up like he's got a girl and everything. Wouldn't it kill you? See him?
No, he stopped.
What is he doing?
Just standing there, looking kinda lost.
Well, it takes all kinds.
I guess so.
Hello. What's the matter with you? You look down in the dumps.
No, I'm just disgusted.
What are you disgusted about?
Horace, I had everything planned out so beautifully for him, and then that silly Emily had to go and hurt his feelings.
Well, honey, that was a pretty raw, the trick she pulled.
I know, but he's a fool to let that get him down. He should have just gone to the dance by himself and proved her wrong. Why, like I told him, show her up. Rush a different girl every night. Be charming. Make yourself popular. But it's like trying to talk to a stone wall. He refused to go out anymore. He says he's going home tomorrow.
Where is he now?
Gone to the movies.
Well, honey, I hate to say, but in a way, it serves you right. I've told you 1,000 times. I've told you once. Leave the boy alone. He'll be all right. Only don't push him. You and your mother have pushed the boy and pushed him and pushed him.
And I'm going to keep pushing him. I'll let him off tonight because his feelings were hurt, but tomorrow I'm going to have a long talk with him.
Inez, leave the boy alone.
I won't leave him alone. He's my brother, and I'm going to see that he learns and have a good time.
Inez.
Now, you just let me handle this, Herman. He's starting to college next year, and it's the most important time of his life. He has had no fun in high school.
Now, he must have had some fun.
Not like others. And he's not going through the 4 years of college like a hermit with his nose stuck up in some old book. I'll never forgive Elizabeth for letting Emily behave this way, and I told her so. I said, Elizabeth Cruz, I'm very upset.
Yeah.
Did you go to the movies again tonight?
Uh-huh. Lila, do you remember when I was telling you about Emily's date and how she wouldn't go out with him because he was such a bore? Oh, I just feel awful. That was the boy sitting in here.
Last night?
Yes, I went riding with Emily and some of the girls this afternoon, and we passed by his sister's house, and there he sat, the boy.
Shh. Back again tonight?
Uh-huh.
What will you have?
A cup of coffee.
We don't serve coffee after 8 unless we happen to have some left over from
Thanks.
supper time.
Leo and I were riding around the square, and Priscilla sitting here.
Hello, Emily.
Hello, Horace. Do you know Mary Catherine Davis?
No, how do you do?
How do you do? I feel awfully bad about last night, Horace. My mother said that, I wasn't very sick. I just wanted to tell you that it had nothing to do with you, Horace. It was a battle between me and my mother. Mary Catherine can tell you. I promised the boy I go with not to go with any other boys.
Oh, it's all right. I understand.
You see, we've gone steady for 2 years. All the other boys in town understand it, and their feelings are not a bit hurt if I turn them down. Are they, Mary Catherine?
No.
Mary Catherine is my best friend, and she can tell you I'm not stuck out, and I would have gone anyway, except I was so mad at my mother.
Emily's not stuck up a bit.
Emily used to date all the boys before she began going with Leo steadily. Didn't you, Emily?
How long are you going to be here, Horace?
Well, I haven't decided, Emily.
Well, I hope you're not still hurt with me.
No, I'm not, Emily.
Well, I'm glad for that. Mary Catherine, can you come with us?
No, I can't, Emily. Velma came in after this first show and started, and I promised to wait for her, and we'd walk home together.
Come on, we can ride around and watch for her.
No, I don't dare. You know how sensitive Velma is. If she looked in here and saw I wasn't sitting at this counter, she'd go right home and not speak to me again for 2 or 3 months.
Velma's too sensitive. You shouldn't indulge her in it.
I'm willing to grant you that, but you all are going off to college next year, and Velma and I are the only ones that are going to be left here, and I can't afford to go to get her mad at me.
Okay, I will watch out for you, and if we're still riding around when Velma gets out, we'll pick you up.
Fine. Bye.
Emily,
Yes, ma'am?
do you know what time it is?
Yes, ma'am?
Then why in the world aren't you dressed?
Because I don't feel good.
Emily,
I don't feel good. Oh, Mother, I don't want to go to the dance tonight. Please, ma'am, don't make me. I'll do anything in this world for you if you promise me.
Emily, this is all settled. You're going to that dance. Do you understand me? You're going to that dance. That sweet, nice brother of Inez Stanley's will be here any minute.
Sweet, nice brother. He's a goon. That's what he is. A regular goon. A grande goon.
Emily,
That's all he is. Just sits and doesn't talk. Can't dance. I'm not going to any dance or any place else with him, and that's final.
Emily, you get ready this minute. Emily, Horace is here. I want you down those stairs in 5 minutes, dressed. Hello, Horace.
Hello, ma'am.
Sit down, will you, Horace? Emily's a little late getting dressed. You know how girls are.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I get you something to drink?
No, ma'am.
Are you sure? Can I get you a Coca-Cola or something?
No, thank you.
How's your family?
Just fine, thank you.
I bet your sister was glad to see you.
Yes, she was.
How's your family? Oh, I guess I asked you that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I understand you've become quite an accomplished dancer.
Oh, well,
Inez tells me you do all sorts of new steps. Excuse me, let me see what's keeping that girl. Emily Carter Cruz. I can hear you in there. Now open that door.
I won't. I told you I won't.
Emily Carter Cruz, you open this door immediately.
I won't.
I'm calling your father from downtown if you don't open that door this very minute.
I don't care. I won't come out.
Then I'll call him. Excuse me, Horace. Horace, I'm sorry to have to ruin your evening, but my little girl isn't feeling very well. She has a headache and a slight temperature, and I just called the doctor and he says that it is very advisable that she stays in this evening. She's upstairs and is insisting she go, but I do feel under the circumstances I just better have her in. I hope you understand.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I do understand.
How long do you plan to visit us?
2 weeks.
That's nice. Please call Emily tomorrow and ask her out again. She'll just be heartbroken if you don't.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night. Good night. Can you see, Horace?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you be sure to call us tomorrow, you hear?